Hi ladies, I'm Dee Dee. Welcome to my sexist, womanist, bohemian channel. Pink Chill is the softer side of divestment. This is a lecture from me as a certified mental health peer specialist. All right, let's get into it. I call my platform Pink Chill because I brought to the world the first color therapy experiment for Black women featuring pink. The Pink Chill was founded here in San Francisco, California in the year 2005. So as of this recording, that was 17 years ago. And the chill part of pink is just that, chill, relax. Okay. Yesterday, I was shopping in Costco here in San Francisco. There's a Costco, for those of you who know the city, the one on 10th Street in the Soma South of Market District. Long story short, everything was going smoothly, and I went to use the self-service checkout. There was a woman there. I will describe her, Asian woman, tanned. She had that plastic surgery look, some Botox, looked like her eyes had been done, and she had a big hair weave and a tan. She had a cart full of a lot of groceries, and I just had a few things. I'll tell you what I bought. I bought eggs, chicken breast medallions, and coffee. That was it. I know how to shop. I don't buy a lot of junk. And there was a man in one self-service line, and then the lady. And then I went to get behind the man. She's like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, why not? Well, because I'm next. I'm like, oh. And then the guy started talking to her. I said, are you two together? She's like, that's my husband. I said, but he doesn't have anything. So what she was trying to do was to take up two lines, and she was going to get into the fastest one, right? And she says, you have to get in the back of the line. She had an attitude. She seemed upset. Not at me. I'm mature enough to know her issue had nothing to do with me. And I want to tell you, ladies, I am not a Christian. Just to understand, I'm not one of those church ladies that say, I'm going to turn my cheek and pray for them. And the Lord said to take a lot of suffering and a lot of grief. No, more power to church ladies. I am not one. So I immediately sussed out what the deal was. I was immobile. I didn't move like she said. You have to go to the back of the line. The line's back there. It's just one line, and then it goes into two registers. Sure, Jan. I did not do that. I thought about it for about 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. And then I turned around and I left. Now, there was a white guy who had been watching the whole thing, waiting in line, and he says, no, you don't have to leave. She's wrong. It's two lines. You're next. You get behind that guy. And you know what I told that white man? And I want to let you ladies know, people are always watching us. I told that white man, I said, it's a beautiful afternoon. Everything's beautiful. I'm going to get into a different line. And kudos to Richard, my late husband. His little tagline, he would always say, everything's beautiful. So that's my tagline. I've been saying it for decades. The point I'm making here, and the lessons are, grocery stores are hotbeds of people who are touchy, people who breach Black women's personal space, people who want to get into fights with Black women. And on the flip side, grocery stores are some places where Black women lose their cool, right? Now, as a mentor, I'm here to tell you, and I'm specifically talking to my young ones, my analytics show I have a lot of young people lurking here. Keep your cool, keep your femininity. Now, I'm dressed in my patented pink color therapy that I'm wearing since 2005. I had on a pink hat, a pink scarf. I was wearing a pretty zip-up dress from Lilly Pulitzer. Lilly Pulitzer is a company that makes beautiful feminine clothes. I felt very comfortable as a woman, and I was not going to lose my femininity by getting into a fight with a stranger. No way. When you start popping off and arguing with strangers in grocery stores, it's masculine unless somebody physically touches you or assaults you. If it's like somebody trying to block you in line, somebody trying to get in front of you in line, either I'm going to get out of the line or I'm going to go get help, or I would scream, help, security. I've done that before. I do not get into fisticuffs. I don't start cursing people out. I am a measured person. I am a lady who chills. I chill. It is true in grocery stores that people will breach the personal space of us black women. This is without a doubt across the board, all around America. The thousands of women I've talked to in my careers say the same thing. Why are they always bothering me? Now, when you're standing in line in the grocery stores and you feel that sometimes I put my cart in back of me, my cart is in back of me, or sometimes I stand to the side, sideways with my hand on the hip. That's your personal space. You are supposed to have 3 feet personal bubble, and with all this COVID crap, it's 6 feet in some spaces, right? Now another little story on how I chill. I was picking up a Vietnamese sandwich. San Francisco has really good food, y'all. Vietnamese sandwich at a place called Saigon Sandwich. For those of you who know the city, Saigon Sandwich in the Tenderloin District. And I'm dressed in my patented color therapy, feminine clothes. Behind me was a white woman, and this Vietnamese store, they painted little outlines of feet so you know where to stand. Like you stand here, then there's a space, the other person. This woman was like 18 inches in back of me, breathing down my neck. So I stepped to the side, she stepped to the side. I did it again. Ladies, we've all been there. We've all been there. I have a go-to phrase. You have to protect yourself, save your femininity, don't allow yourself to have your buttons pushed and you regress into a black-a-standing knucklehead. Here's what I said to her, and here's what I say to anybody who gets too close to me in grocery store lines. Excuse me, may I ask you to back off? I have a bad social anxiety problem. I get nervous when strangers are too close. By the way, ladies, that is a lie. I don't have a, quote, bad social anxiety problem. This is me protecting myself. This is me pulling up boundaries. People lie to black women all the time. People lie to us all the time. Strangers too close make me feel uncomfortable. Hey, I'm sorry to inform you that you have to have these snappy answers ready when people are trying to breach your private space. Of course, she hand on the chest. Oh, I'm sorry. Then she backed up as she should have. And for me, I find that it's mainly non-black women who do this to me. It's not men who get up on my back. It's these women. And I'm not here to analyze why. And I think this is where a lot of women black women go off the topic. We try to analyze, why are they doing that? Why are they up on me in a grocery store? Why are they getting too close? Why are they touching my groceries? It's real simple. They're doing it because they want to. They do it because they want to. They act like jerks because they want to. And that's none of your business why they're acting like a jerk. Your business is to protect yourself in a feminine way when you're in the grocery stores around these knuckleheads or standing in a line anywhere. I was in Trader Joe's once. And there was a woman, she was too close, and I did that, and it didn't work. I said, could you back up, please? I have social anxiety. She started getting loud. Why are you telling me I'm not too close to you? And people were looking at her like, this lady is crazy. You know what I did, guys? I took my cart and got out of the line. Pick your battles. Is it worth having somebody lower you down to their level, and you're starting to act like a black-a-standing knucklehead in a grocery store? I know you feel like, oh my God, I don't want them to get away with it. You are preserving your femininity. Feminine women aren't popping off like lunatics in the grocery store. Feminine women aren't doing that. And people are always watching us, and people want to come to our defense. Like the man yesterday at Costco who watched everything. They watch our body language. They hear how we're speaking. And a lot of people want to protect us as long as we are not acting like black-a-standing knuckleheads, ladies. I hope this has helped, especially my young ones. I'd like to see you win. Keep your cool, keep your temper. Don't curse people out in the grocery store. Take a breather, get out of line, do whatever it takes to preserve your femininity. I appreciate you listening. I'm Dee Dee. I look forward to talking to you below.